Hey guys, what's going on today? I got a video talking about the Steam Summer Sale once again. This time I'm going to be making a top 10 list for the games under $5. So this is for the people with a really tight budget. This is the video for you. This is where you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. You're going to get some great games for a really cheap price. Starting with number 1, we have The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings for $3. This game is phenomenal. I highly recommend you pick it up if you're interested in playing the Witcher series or if you just want to try it out. It's only $3. If you want to get the original Witcher, it's like $1.50. I don't necessarily recommend it because the gameplay is a little weird and the graphics just aren't that great. But if you are interested, like I said, it's only $1. You can't really go wrong with it. The Witcher 2 is really what's going to get you into it, and if you're interested at all in The Witcher 3, knowing the background from The Witcher 2 is really going to help you out and make you enjoy the story a lot more. Number 2, we have Battlefield Bad Company 2. This game has been getting a lot more popularity recently, probably because Battlefield 1 is coming out. But with the community playing a lot more and it being a lot more active, I had to put Battlefield on here just because Bad Company 2 is one of the best Battlefield games there's been in a long time, and I just really highly recommend this game. Even though Battlefield 1 is going to be coming out and eventually this community is going to die, I still think if you buy it now for $5, you're going to be happy with your purchase. I think you're still going to enjoy this game. Number 3, we got Garry's Mod for $2.50. Garry's Mod is one of the most highly recommended PC games that you can possibly get. I will recommend this game to death because it is just a phenomenal game. You can just put tons and tons of hours into it. It's just the best sandbox game there is, pretty much. For number 4, we got Portal 2 for $4.99. If you're a PC gamer, you gotta try Portal. It's just one of those kind of sit back, relax. It's a really nice game if you want to kind of a challenging game, but it's still kind of casual. You know what I mean? It's really fun. It makes you think a lot, and I really enjoy it, and I highly recommend it to anybody who's never tried it. If you haven't tried it, I don't know how you haven't, but if you're interested, $5, Portal 2, great game. You'll get a ton of hours into it, and it'll be fun. Tons of replayability as well. Number 5, we got Golf with Friends for $4.99. I didn't really want to put this on here, but then I bought it and played with my friend. This game is so ridiculously fun. I never thought it would be as fun as it is, but it's so simple and yet so fun all at the same time. If you have friends, I highly recommend you and all your friends get it and just play the shit out of this game. You guys will love it. It is just so ridiculously fun. And it's so weird that a game just simply about golfing, like mini golfing, is this fun. It's just so much fun. Can't recommend it enough. I actually just really love this game. Coming in at number 6, we got Payday 2 for $5. This game is always going to be recommended under $5 because every time it goes on sale, it's exactly $5. So if you haven't tried Payday or you're interested in it, it's a game I would recommend you play with friends. Playing it solo isn't really that great. So this is one of those you kind of got to have friends to play. But even then, it's not a bad game. I think you'll enjoy it. For $5, it's a great deal for $5 is all I'm going to say. For number 7, I had to go with this one as soon as I saw it. Fallout New Vegas for $4.99. Fallout New Vegas is an amazing game. Any Fallout game would really be acceptable. It's just New Vegas is one of my personal favorites. It's just a fantastic game. Fallout is just one of those that you can play without fail and you'll enjoy it every single time. Coming in at number 8, a personal favorite for me, Hitman Blood Money for $2.25. This game is so fucking cheap, but it is one of the best Hitman games out there. There are 2 Hitmans released after this game, Hitman Absolution and the newest Hitman, But if you listen to people, most of them will agree with me and say that they're not anywhere near as good as Blood Money. Now, the graphics are a little bad and the gameplay is a bit outdated, but if you play it, you'll understand why people love Blood Money so much. It kind of just drops you in a world and lets you completely control the world. You change scenarios and do everything. Whereas Absolution and the newest one are kind of linear. You can only do so many things, and your environment doesn't really change around you as much. So that's why a lot of people will recommend Blood Money over Absolution or any other games. Coming in at number 9, we got Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes for $4.99. If you want that classic Metal Gear Solid feel, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes is really a great game. I got it for free on Xbox, so it doesn't really feel like a great value to me, but it is a fun game, and it is Metal Gear Solid. You really can't, get mad when a game like that goes on for $5. It's a great deal. Not really my type of game, but I know a lot of people out there do like this game, so I put it on there because I think other people would enjoy it. I had a fairly great time playing it, but it's just not me. Number 10. This game is a little special to me because it's a game I played when I was a kid. Well, not this game specifically, but the series. And this is their most recent release, and that is Gauntlet Slayer Edition for $4.99. Gauntlet is a classic RPG style, kind of similar to Diablo. It's got that top-down feel to it, but it's more of a... I don't know how I would say it. I wouldn't say it's like a full RPG. It's more like a... What do they call it? A dungeon crawler or something? Just one of those types of games, and it's just really fun. It's just... I have so much nostalgia when it comes to talking about that game. I just remember being like 5-6 years old playing that game. It was just so fun. So many great memories. Now for some honorable mentions, I have Red Faction, which I made a video about that a while back. It's actually cheaper on G2A, but if you don't want to pay like the $1 for the G2A shield, it would actually be cheaper on sale. So Red Faction is going for $2.49, and more recent Red Faction would be Red Faction Guerrilla. These two games are completely different. They're the same series and similar concepts of story, but they're completely different. The original Red Faction was an FPS game where it's focused on like escaping Mars, whereas Red Faction Guerrilla took more of a third-person open-world destruction kind of game. So they have a similar story, but the games are completely different. If you want an FPS, go with the old Red Faction. If you want a more modern open world destruction game, go with Red Faction Guerrilla. Highly recommend Red Faction if you are into like old games, like retro style games, because Red Faction is like my favorite retro game right now. Another honorable mention I got is the Banner Saga for $5. This game is a turn-based RPG, and it's really interesting. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about it, but this game looks ridiculously cool. Like, it's pretty easy to run. Since I've played it, it's like super easy to run, and it doesn't sacrifice graphics at all. It looks fantastic, and it's just a pretty fun game. And it's only $5. There is a Banner Saga 2, which I believe is $15. I just recommend trying out the Banner Saga, and if you don't enjoy it, then, you can return it. No money lost there. Don't even worry about the Banner Saga 2. But if you do enjoy it, hey, Banner Saga 2 is $15 on sale right now. I recommend it, but I can see how for some people it's just not their style. Next honorable mention I got is Terraria. A lot of people like Terraria. Terraria is not really a game that I personally enjoy. A lot of people say it's very much so like Minecraft. For me personally, I'd actually rather play Minecraft, but I can understand why a lot of people like Terraria. It's something different from Minecraft, which sometimes that is what I crave. I don't want to just be that guy playing Minecraft. I would rather play something like Terraria, but for the most part, I do enjoy Minecraft a bit better. So if you're into Terraria or you're just tired of Minecraft, then just give it a shot. It's super cheap right now, $4.99. Phenomenal deal. And finally, we got the Metro games. Both Metro Last Light and Metro 2033 are $4.99, and I can't recommend these games enough. It is a phenomenal story game. Like, it's an FPS story-driven game, if I say that right without stuttering. It's a phenomenal game series. Highly recommend it. There is just no way that I would make this video without mentioning Metro. Just a phenomenal game series. Cannot recommend it enough. But if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.